Coming into the season, there was tremendous optimism. I mean, you're coming off a regular season where you're the President's Trophy champions. You get to the second round, and you feel pretty good about yourselves. You're looking to make all of those applications, those positive applications that happened the year previous to the season that's coming up, and then adding on to that. So I think everybody was pretty bullish about the way this was going to start and what kind of season it was going to be. The unforeseen, certainly fly in the ointment, is going to be the injuries, and they piled up rather quickly, and they had a bearing on where Winnipeg was headed. And certainly I think it stifled some progression that the Winnipeg Jets wanted to have, certainly in November and into December. Injuries were a factor prior to the Jets getting to Christmas.
Big news out of Winnipeg. Connor Hellebuck is being shut down by the Jets to undergo a minor arthroscopic knee procedure tomorrow.
I think anytime that you have your number one goaltender and a guy that's been so reliant on being part of this group and the success of this group, you take that type of player out, regardless of what position he plays, it's going to have a mitigating circumstance and an effect on the progress and certainly the ability for the team to win.
The Jets have gone 11 without a victory.
Dude, they're in trouble, man.
President's Trophy to dead last in the league in January.
Listen, it's going from bad to worse right now, and they gotta find a way to win a damn hockey game.
It's one of those ones where, you know, the streak kind of just started snowballing, and then, you know, there was a couple of games where we had leads late, and, you know, we weren't able to close games out. And I think, you know, when you just start worrying about the wins and losses, you get paralyzed by, you know, the results, and then when they don't go your way, you start to feel more and more weight on your shoulders, and, you know, I think that showed during that stretch.
It was dire. I mean, it was disappointing. There was a lot of irritability, and understandably so. You had a feeling that it was going to end. You knew the way the Winnipeg Jets were playing, that they were playing better than maybe the results were showing on the scoreboard. They got into that game against Los Angeles, and they dominated that game. And then the fans, the crowd just really embraced it. They absorbed what was going on, and they, I think, filtered down their energy down to the ice.
We played like kids again tonight. We had a lot of fun. We just got back to just enjoying the game we love to play. A lot of fan base have turned on the team after what we've gone through lately, and they've stayed right with us the whole time, and it's been special to see that, and they are the best fans in the NHL for a reason.
I gotta give a shout out to the crowd. That was fun. I mean, they were loud, and they were enjoying themselves, and but at the end of the day, we needed that. We obviously, as you know, we needed it badly. And
hey, way to be kids again. Way to have some fun and win a hockey game. Great job, boys. Great job.
Finally felt that the Winnipeg Jets were going to move on to something a little bit more tangible in terms of success. They knew they needed to be better. They knew they could be better, and then post-Olympic break, they came out of it being better and living up to the talk and playing the way that they were expected to play and expecting themselves to play.
Being able to take a couple weeks away, a reset, mini training camp, come back out, I think we're just finally playing up to the standard that we kind of expected.
You know, since the Olympic break, we've definitely shown what kind of team we can be, and we haven't given up, and I think this year has shown there's no quit in our group, and we're going to keep going.
Back-to-back wins for the Winnipeg Jets. This one's in high style. They took everybody.
Did a fantastic job of playing fast. We closed off the middle of the ice.
These boys want to keep on going, and this is another step forward for the Winnipeg Jets.
You know, we've kind of been up and down all year, but I feel like last little bit, you know, obviously our urgency's been really high. We understand the situation, and guys are digging in and playing hard. And
the Jets get the 2 points that they so badly needed.
Shifley will pick it up. Turns it north, crosses over that line. Shifley back out in front for Connor. His shot. He scores!
That's a huge 2 points. Way to battle back. All right, that's 2.
They can't kill us, boys.
Yes!
In our eyes, since the break, really, we've kind of been trying to play playoff style hockey. I mean, we've been trying to climb back into it, and obviously this stretch, I guess, has been our playoffs to try and get there.
Jets win! Jets win! Jets win!
They're still alive.
Winnipeg gains the zone. Brad Lambert, the shot, he scores! Brad Lambert, 6-2 win over Seattle. Winnipeg creeping closer to the cut line.
Certainly, I think the leadership grabbed the reins here.
Back again, Shifley shoots and scores! He is the new franchise leader in points.
Mark Shifley, Kyle Connor, career years.
Connor dancing, Connor in, scores!
On the back end, Josh Morrissey leading the charge.
Josh Morrissey, shot scores!
Connor Hellebuck getting back to the type of goaltending that he's provided for so many years for the Winnipeg Jets.
Shooting, and it's gloved down by Hellebuck again. Stopped by Hellebuck, diving out. What a save by Connor Hellebuck.
Seeing the emergence of some younger players as well, and Elias Salamonson and Brad Lambert, and then the trade certainly to bring in Isak Rosen. All of those moves cannot be diminished in all of what's happened here. But I think when you are going to look for leaders to lead, it certainly has been that leadership group of the Winnipeg Jets that has led the charge. It's been like a novel, an epic novel. It had a real sort of innocent beginning, and then it hit a trouble spot, and then they were trying to find solutions, but it's had a bit of a book relation to it for me, because it's had a lot of things that have been involved in the 300 pages or so.
It's been a disappointing season from a results standpoint, but I think from the day-to-day, the effort, the work, guys coming in and it not being all doom and gloom, guys coming in trying to improve their game, guys who maybe haven't had great seasons, continuing to work on their game to find another level, and I think that just shows the commitment that guys have to themselves, that guys have to each other, and that guys have to this organization.